And welcome to Call Me Oz Live. I am Oz. Actually, I'm not Oz. They just call me Oz. That's kind of like where Call Me Oz came from. So welcome to Call Me Oz Live. Once again, it is Wednesday. It is hump day. It is 6 p.m. See, the thing about it is you don't even need to watch sometimes. Like you can just jump on Facebook and if you see this pop on, you know it's Wednesday at 6 o'clock. Do you like all that? So here's what we're doing on the show today. My special guest tonight is Schary. Did I say that right?
Yes, you did.
I did. I should get a gold medal for that because let me tell you, for some reason I can never say her name right. But anyway, she is an awesome comedian. Lots of people know her in this town, and I am honored to have her on the show. We're going to talk about not only about what she does and how she does it, but we're also going to talk a little bit about what we need to do to blast comedy all over the city of Albuquerque, because that's really where we are today. So we're going to talk about that later. We're going to talk about the 5 venues I was in last week, the 5 venues that I'm in this week. Yes, I know it's a light week. I get those every once in a while. And we're going to talk about the website, where you can go to see who's making it, and where you can go to shake your booty. So don't go anywhere. We're going to show you how all that's done. Then we're going to talk about the New Mexico State Fair Call Me Oz Karaoke Showcase season, how it's going. As you know, it all started last Friday night, and from here it is just to the wall. Okay, so we'll be ready for that. Also, a downtown family-friendly karaoke venue. All the crazy stuff going on at Red Velvet Underground. We are ready to find people to judge you and our latest sponsors, and we're going to share a secret about my girlfriend.
Be careful there.
That's a scary thought, considering that I don't have a girlfriend. No, actually, I do kind of, sort of. We'll talk about that. She never watches. I'm okay. And then the topic tonight, of course, is Comic in Albuquerque that we just talked about. So everybody who's watching, we're going to ask you to share this to every group that you're in, every friend that you know, because that's just what we do. Don't go nowhere. We'll be right back.
It's time to get ready for our weekend karaoke. Come on down to Fiesta's Restaurant every Friday night with me, DJ Drastic, your karaoke host for the evening. We'll see you guys starting at 9 p.m.
Aquí en Leos, en tu lugar favorito, tenemos karaoke. ¿Te crees Paquita del Barrio? Vicente Fernández o Pepe Aguilar, ven y canta aquí en Leos.
Karaoke, todos los lunes y miércoles son de karaoke en Leos Nightclub.
¡Puro amor norteño! ¡Chichi, chao!
And welcome back to Call Me Oz Live. We are so glad you're here. I am so glad you are here, Dawn.
Me too.
You excited?
I'm very excited.
How excited are you?
I don't know if I can talk about that on TV. This is Facebook. I should keep it relatively clean. But let's just say I'm not dry. I'm not a dry comedian.
Oh, yes. No, she is not. She is very, very wet. So I want to say hello to Amos. This is going to be a really funny show, just so you guys know. I just have a feeling it's going to be, just because that's the way Dawn is. So I want to say hello to Amos. You are awesome for joining us. And Jeanette, thank you for joining us.
Hello.
Like, didn't I just see Jeanette a few minutes ago?
It's okay. We want to see her again.
Of course.
Stay on, please.
Of course. Please don't go nowhere. And share this to everybody you know, of course. So, all right. So, usually the first thing we do in this show is we talk about these karaoke venues that I have been at lately. Mm-hmm. And I go to a lot of them.
I love karaoke.
I know you do. It's epic. So, the other day or last week, I only went to 5 venues. I generally go to anywhere from 10 to 12 venues in a week. But last week was an easy week for me. Last Thursday, I went to Mariscos Altamar in Los Lunas with KJ Allen. They do karaoke every Thursday from 6 to 10. And we're going to qualify 8 people for the New Mexico State Fair at that place.
Awesome.
That's awesome. I love it. And then I went to Ribs in Los Lunas with Randy, and they do karaoke every Tuesday from 6 to 9, Thursday 7 to 10, and they are family friendly, and so is Mariscos. And then I went to Hub City in Belen with Danielson, and they do karaoke every Thursday from 7 to 11. They're family friendly, and they are qualifying 2 people to the New Mexico State Fair.
That's awesome. Do you
Right.
do all the judging?
No.
Okay.
We have people that have no idea who anybody is that is judging. That's, yes, the way we do it. So hi to Angie and to Renee. Thanks for joining us, guys. Good to see you.
Don't forget Amos.
I did say hi to Amos. He was the first one I said hi to. And then the second one was Jeanette. And then the third one was Angie. And then the fourth one was Renee.
Sorry, I'm too busy working over here.
Do we got that?
Thank
So, yes, we thank you so much. So then on Friday night, last Friday, we held the very first karaoke audition for the New Mexico State Fair of the season. And let's just say it was over the top. You can actually see the video on our website now. And in fact, when we look at the website, I will show you guys how to watch these videos. So it was pretty cool. We had 20 contestants. They all showed up. They all put on a show. We had a total of 65 singers in that place. Now, mind you, it only holds like 95 people. And there was way more than 30 more people there, let me tell you.
Shh, don't say anything.
I didn't say that. I did not say how many people were there. I just said that there was more. Anyways, it was a great night. Everything went super smooth. I really couldn't have asked for a better night. It was amazing. The team, this Call Me Out's team was amazing. The KJ was awesome. The staff was awesome. It was definitely unbelievable. So it was a great night. It was a great way to start our season. So now we're in the season. And so this Friday, I will be found at the local brew house with Jack. They do karaoke every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday from 8 to 11 or 12. And then I will head over to Louie's Pub and Grill on Friday with Scott from Kamikaze Karaoke, Fridays and Saturdays from 9 to 1. Have you been to these places?
A couple of them, but I've not been to many. I got spoiled in Korea where it's called noraebang, and which means singing room. And so they're really popular where there's a lot of Asians.
Right.
So like on the coast and stuff, you can go karaoke rooms, and that's my passion.
That's your way.
Yeah, because then you could do so many songs. Like you can you like could do so many songs. You could stop in the middle. You know, all your friends are singing. It's more collaborative.
Right.
And so that's really where I fell in love with karaoke. So I've run into you in karaoke. So I've done it occasionally here, but I don't like waiting. I like being on a mic constantly. You know what I mean? So
you like to just keep singing?
Right, and then I have like 1 or 2 songs that are like my go-to songs. No, I like to experiment. I like to do all kinds of stuff. So needless to say, I have not, done a whole lot here, except there's been a couple of bowling alleys that I have done some crazy stuff at.
So
I wished it was in a room, let me put it to you that way. Not on display for everybody.
So I'll put a little secret out there. So I am in the process of moving my equipment in my office into Albuquerque. And when that happens, my Sunday night and Monday night karaoke, my practice nights, I will be inviting about 4 to 5 people over. So it's very exclusive and it's very private. Yes. And only those people can come. And I'll make sure I invite you on over.
Yay!
Yes.
It's my personal karaoke
At least
room, my
once.
noraebang. Yay! I'm so excited.
Yes, and you're allowed to get as crazy as you want.
Yes.
You're allowed to just
I
whatever.
have a scar from noraebang. That's how committed I am. I
That's
don't need
bad.
tattoos.
That's really bad. I don't
Sweet
think I'm
Caroline,
Of course.
Of course.
That song will do it. So then after Louis on Friday, I will hit Billiard Palace with Minion. They go Tuesday through Sunday from 9 to 1:45 in the morning. And they are qualifying 8 people for the state fair.
Awesome.
So that's nice. And then on the following Tuesday, I will be at Tractor Brewing Wells Park with Kamikaze Karaoke. They do karaoke every Tuesday from 8 to 12. Now, I did leave off one venue, but I just wanted to wait until I talked about it, and that is the venue this Saturday at Haynes Park in Rio Rancho. This is the minors competition where we are qualifying the 12 minors to sing at the New Mexico State Fair. This is a huge event. This is something that we've been working up towards. JC's NYPD downtown, or New York Pizza Department downtown, which is where we just had our sales meeting, and I got to enjoy half a pizza to myself. Anyway, they sponsored this whole thing for the minors. So that was pretty cool.
You mean like people under 18 or like
under 21
supporting coal miners? Okay, I wasn't certain. Yeah. I was like, first I was thinking like, wow, you know, we don't do enough for those people that have black lung. How about you sing karaoke?
I told you
Make you
guys.
Feel even worse about your cardiovascular issues.
This was going to be like a 1-hour comedy show. I warned you. Hi, Amy.
Hi, Amy.
This is Dawn's friend, Amy.
Oh, yay. Which Amy? I have so many friends named Amy.
Me too. Amy,
oh, Amy, whoa!
Amy, whoa! Nice.
Hi, Amy.
Oh, now I put 2 and 2 together.
Yeah.
Okay, now I get it.
She carries a disco ball with her. Yes. Yes.
What?
Yes, we do karaoke challenges where we like do public karaoke where you get people to sing like at the grocery store. You know when the songs are on? Like, and you hear it, and it's like, oh, this is a good song. You look over to somebody in the produce aisle. I don't have a disco ball like she does, but yeah, it's kind of like, it's like flash mob karaoke, sort of.
Oh, my God.
And you're reliant on the store speakers, so. That talk about kamikaze.
Why, you know, this just totally reminds
blood.
me of my favorite show that I forgot the name of. That's how bad my brain is these days. I'll think about it. I'll think about it here in a minute because I always forget. But anyways, so don't go walking in the grocery store if you see Dawn go in first. Just fair warning about that.
I'll hand a cucumber over to you, and you know what that means.
Hey, Adam.
Same.
Good to see you, brother, man. Glad you joined us here, man. So is Amy, she says she travels with the disco ball. So is this the Amy, is this who you were with at NYPD when I saw you down there?
No,
Okay.
that was Kendra.
Oh, that was Kendra. Okay.
Amy lives in Oakland, so if you need a personal trainer,
Okay.
Amy's where it's at. I think it's like disco something. I'm messing it up.
Yeah.
Amy, put in your comments your website.
Yeah. Tell us all about it. We'll be sure to talk
She's
about
fun.
it.
She's
yes.
fun. Yeah, you want working out to be fun? Talk to Amy. Yeah.
Impractical Jokers. That's what I was trying to think of.
Oh, okay.
Yes, that's my favorite show. Yes. I love the things they do. Like
Where? How do I watch this?
Oh,
show?
you've never seen this? So
I'm terrible with TV.
okay, so I am too. So Netflix now
Netflix,
has like
okay.
the first couple of seasons out.
Yeah.
But you can watch it
Impractical
on
Jokers.
True TV
Amazon.
like all the time. Hey, Antonio. Disco Wellness is what Amy's place is called. Yeah, Impractical Jokers on True TV. Trust me, you will laugh your butt off.
Yay! Is that Antonio Glenn?
It is.
It is. Oh, it's one of my friends too.
Nice. That's why we bring guests on the show because you know, yeah.
Yeah, like nobody wants to watch you.
Nobody wants to watch me.
All of his friends have seen him.
Yeah, exactly. Like they've all seen me.
Kidding.
They've all heard me. Like whatever.
No,
it's Oz again.
Yeah. You do a lot for this community. Thank you.
So we're going to show you a couple things on the website really quick. All of a sudden. Look, Amy likes Impractical Joker. No,
Oh,
actually, she doesn't like it. She loves.
She loves it.
I'm-
People have told me about that show.
I'm
I just
telling
forgot the
you,
names.
it is freaking hilarious. Like, oh my God. Okay.
Okay.
So
I'm watching it.
I want to show everybody where they can go to find out who the first 10 that qualified to the New Mexico State Fair was. So if you are on the main homepage, which is this, and you click on this Love is in the Fair button right here, it will take you to the New Mexico State Fair homepage. Isn't that ironic?
Predictable. I think it's very clear.
Very clear. So before I show you the elimination brackets, I just want to see if something was posted, and it is posted. So just so you guys know, this little circle that's spinning right here, I don't know how long it'll take to load up, but in there will be the video clips from Lucky 66 Bowl on Friday night. So You guys are more than welcome to go. That's what we do. We put the video clips up there of the night. So it's 3 hours condensed into 1 minute.
Wow.
I don't know how she does it, but she does it.
That's
so,
good.
Right? So what I wanted to do is show you the elimination brackets right here. So if you go to the elimination brackets, let's see here. What is going to happen is this. So the minors will get updated probably Monday after the Saturday show. Over here, these are all the 20 contestants that tried out, that made it into the qualifying rounds. And these are the 10 that made it to the fair. So what's going to happen is probably tomorrow, I would guess, whatever nights they picked at the fair will be written into here. They'll be put into here. So now you will actually start being able to see who is at the fair on what night, because that's what they do. They pick their night at the fair.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
Should I say something else?
It's epic.
Sweet. Yes, it's so epic.
It's epic.
Rad.
Okay, so if you want to dance your booty off, do you dance?
I do. I love dancing.
You would think, you
While
know.
doing karaoke.
So my parents were professional dancers. Like they
whoa.
actually taught dancing and like they do all this stuff. My mom still teaches dancing. She can barely walk, but she can still teach dancing. And like I can't dance. Like I don't dance. I just don't dance.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I bet it's in your blood though, because my mother is a ballet dancer and it was in my blood.
It should be in my blood, but it's not. So if you want to dance tonight, you can click on this button that says Dance Tonight. Believe it or not. And this will take you to our page that features dance places. So these guys are sponsors, Effing Bar, Leo's. We need some more sponsors down here, which I'm sure we will get. And then we're nice, and we still go ahead and list all these venues that you can find dancing at.
Cool. And Bibe is where I do my comedy and karaoke.
Once a
Open
month.
mic,
And
yeah.
how is that going these days?
Well, the next one is going to be July 11th, so 7-11, really easy to remember.
Ooh.
And that'll probably be like 7 to 9, and then we have like old 90s hip hop after that.
Nice.
Flo Fader does that. Yeah.
Oh, Flo is awesome.
Yes.
So I met Flo at the State Fair many years ago.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I think it was
he's
like
great.
the first year he did it. So
He's
that
very
was pretty awesome.
But yeah, comedy and karaoke, it's pretty fun. It's an
Yes.
open mic too. So, I mean, anybody can go up on stage. And you can do comedy and you can do karaoke. So if you want to double dip.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That is very cool. Let's see. So, what is this? Antonio. Oh, see now Amy loves Oz too.
There you go.
And
You're getting more
Antonio,
followers.
I can't hear ugh. And Antonio, he can hear now. That's an amazing miracle. What did you do? Did you like lay hands or something?
I'm incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, hey, I'm all done with the website anyway.
Okay.
So,
Good. Okay, so what does that mean?
so that
That's
means
all
we're
about
going to
me?
talk. No, we're going to talk about events. Do you want this to be all about you?
Yeah, actually, I do.
I knew you were that way. You can jump in anytime.
I
you
will
want.
insert myself at any moment.
Please do. How do you insert yourself?
And with my mouth.
Anyways, okay, so events that are going on. So at this time of year, we really wind down on outside events and we focus on the state fair. So like I said, we started last Friday, the first 10 that were chosen to the fair, and then we've got the minors coming up this Saturday. So here's the deal. We have been telling you people that we need minors to sign up. Like bad. Like I am not going to sit here and joke around, but seriously, we need minors to sign up. Otherwise, this is going to be the last year we do this.
Have you gone to
getting
high
old.
schools? Because I used to be I used to be in band, which is, cousins to choir and
Correct.
theater. And trust me, they want to do this. If they knew about it, they would be in. So have you gone to the different high schools and let them know? Like put it in the theater department?
So this
choir
year
department?
we weren't able to, by the time we locked everything down and then get approval from APS,
Oh, Jesus.
there was no way. We were already, by the time that we could have posted anything, we were in the last 10 days of school. And we all
I
know.
forgot there's no school right now.
Correct. So school got out early
don't know
this year. Like by a lot of places, we're already graduating out by the 10th to the 15th. So there was no way of May.
Oh.
So there was no way that we could have gotten it done. But
You know, if you know a choir director or like a band mom or something, like if you know somebody who is a parent of kids who are in music or theater, please pass this information on. Because
Yes.
how old? It's from what to 21?
it's from 0 to 20 years old and 364 days.
Hey, that's like a
You
wide
got to
range.
be under the age of 21 when the audition happens on June the 8th.
We gotta
That's
let
good, yeah.
UNM know because they got summer stuff going on.
You know, and lots of people think that I got lots of time to go run around and do this,
Yeah.
but I don't. And so the bottom line is, over the years, I have had lots of parents asking us and begging us to do this. And so here we are doing it. We have a sponsor that put out about $1,500 to do this on Saturday.
Wow.
And yet we're not getting sign up. So at this point in time, and we struggle every year. Even last year, we had 2 venues that did it, and we did get approval from APS, and we sent it out, and
You
nothing
know
happened.
what? I'm gonna hook you up with School of Rock.
Oh yeah, I've already talked to them too.
Oh, you have? Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
So
good.
That didn't go too far.
Oh.
So
I'll see
unfortunately,
them
it's just one of the, now if you're going to see them tomorrow,
Yeah, I'm gonna see him tomorrow.
then please let them know.
Okay.
Tell them to go to the website and get those minors signed up. I mean, it's a great opportunity. I don't want to stop doing it, but at the same time, I have to make sure that it works.
Yeah.
You know, and if not, we have more adult venues that want to be involved. So that's the way we have to look at it. So yeah, so we're going to give it this year. Hopefully it works out. It's supposed to be a beautiful day on Saturday. And where we're holding it is at what's called the Barbecue Pavilion. So the pavilion is fully covered. And look, Fahid is saying hello to you.
Oh my gosh.
And so it's totally covered. It's like a stage. So yeah, it's going to be a really epic place.
Cool. Yeah, he's a comic in Saudi.
In Saudi?
Yeah, I met him in Korea.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. Very, very nice. That's epic.
Yeah, he's hilarious. You should hear his impression of like a Japanese porn. I mean, it's you close your eyes and you'd swear you were jerking off to that. It's poetry. Fahad's very talented. I'm sure his parents are proud.
Probably. I bet they really are. Yeah. So so that's the minors. The cool thing about it is being at a park, they can bring their canopies, their chairs. They can bring 5,000 family members and not have to pay for them.
Cool.
They can just bring their own barbecue or their own lunch, whatever.
BYOBBQ.
Everything except alcohol.
What?
So no alcohol now. Sorry.
Oh, I'll bring some water.
Now you can drink all you want before you get there, but yeah.
Free drink in the parking lot.
I definitely wouldn't be drinking
Okay.
in the park itself.
Okay.
That would probably not be a good idea. I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying anything at all.
So
I'm
just smoking weed and doing mushrooms in the park is the only thing that we can do, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Or I mean, you know, water bottles that look like water. I didn't
GBH.
say that.
Hey, okay.
So, anyways, Craig has
Craig?
joined us.
Craig Benziger, oh my gosh, it's like a reunion. New Jersey, hey.
Thank y'all for joining us. Yay! Good to see y'all. Okay, so moving right along.
Okay,
These are the next venues in line. Are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
Are you ready to sign up for them? No. Okay, so we have Camino Real in Los Lunes, and that's on Saturday, June 15th. Billiard Palace is on June 28th. Golden Cantina in Pewaukee is Saturday, June 13th. Effing Bar is July 18th. Fiestas is July 25th. Mariscos Altamar is August 1st. Leo's Nightclub is August 7th. And then Kilt Check is the last one, and that is August the 18th. If you want to know what time these all start, you can go to the website and find out.
Awesome.
And
What
they-
else is there to do? Seriously, especially in Pewaukee.
Yeah, nothing. Nothing. Try out. Go practice. Go practice every single Saturday and then try out. And then after you make it to the fair, practice every single Saturday until the fair. That's what you do. So every one of those are going to qualify 8 people. Then we have our little satellite venues going on. The Alley Cantina started last Wednesday. His second one is tonight. Last Wednesday, he said, was off the chain. So we expect good things coming out of them. So what happens there is after their 3 preliminaries, sometime in July, we're going to send 2 to the fair. And then the Skillet in Las Vegas is going to send 2 to the fair in July.
Oh my gosh.
And then Red Velvet Underground is going to send 2 to the fair also. And then Hub City in Belen is sending 2 to the fair. And then Sidewinders is doing 2 to the fair. Twist Nightclub is 2 to the fair. And then Christopher's Mission, which ends at Knights of Columbus in Belen, sends 2 to the fair. And that will be the very last one.
Wow. It's a good thing we have this show because I forgot everything.
You
I
did?
just heard.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you know how you can remember it all?
How?
You can go to the website and click on the button that says Love is in the Fair.
There we go.
And guess what? They're all listed. Dates, times, KJs, everything is listed. So
Beautiful.
yeah, it's a beautiful thing. That's why we have it. That's why we do it. Okay, so wanted to let everybody know our first place champion this year will not only win the $600 cash, the trophy, the medal, the certificate, they will also be qualified to sing at Talent Quest in Laughlin, Nevada. And we will pay their airfare and their hotel room.
Oh my gosh.
Right?
That's impressive.
That's impressive. And our second place winner will also go there, 75% paid.
Holy cow.
And our third place winner will go 50% paid. So we're sending the top 3 to Laughlin to go represent us. And then the other 93 people, adults that qualify, also qualify to sing at Talent Quest. They just got to pay their own way.
I see.
But yeah, so you're going to be in this, right?
You know what? I do a pretty incredible shoop, I will say.
I know.
I don't know if Shoop is the song that's going to win it for me. Maybe Malibu or something. Celebrity Skin. I don't know.
So you better
Those are
sign
some of
up.
my top ones.
So you better sign up. Yes.
Okay, I will because there's nothing to lose, right?
No. In fact, it's everything to gain. And if
And it's fun.
and if you don't
It's
make
so
it at
fun.
one venue, you can try another one. And then
Okay.
you can try another one. You can try another one until you make it.
And can you have backup dancers? Or that doesn't factor into. I bet it would factor into my shoop though.
So people can dance with you at the venues.
Okay.
But at the fair, the only one allowed on the stage is you.
Okay.
That's it.
All right.
But you can have all your dancers down below. Like
That's true.
That's
yeah.
where everybody runs to take my bandanas, and they all fight over them.
Oh,
so
I
you
have
might
a
as well-
question. Okay,
What?
so this is great for anybody who wants to sing something that turns into a duet.
Mm-hmm.
In Shoop, there is a guy that's supposed to be. So should I just like do it myself? Should I be both people?
Yes,
I'm
you
just
have to
both
be
people.
Yes,
Okay.
you will have to.
I
Be both
frequently do that. Okay,
Yes.
that's fine.
That's
Okay.
actually impressive.
Yeah.
That would probably make the judges go, "Wow."
Right. I mean, I'm
So-
not a baritone, but yeah.
Yeah, you can definitely do that. So if anybody wants to sing at Talent Quest in Laughlin, the only way they can get into Talent Quest from New Mexico is through the fair. So
Okay.
that's the way to get
the way to
to
get
that
to it.
big competition, and it is like probably the best competition in the world, Talent Quest. This is their 19th year.
Wow.
So they have people that literally schedule their vacations around that week to go from
I
all
can't
over the
wait to meet
world.
these people.
Yeah, it's just crazy.
Yeah.
So, yeah, this becomes like our karaoke community of Albuquerque gets dwarfed by the size of their karaoke
Wow.
community. Yeah, so if you can imagine like 100 little pockets like us all over the world, that's what they have. So, let's see. So, also, Will was our champion in 2016 at the State Fair. He was the second place champion at Talent Quest last year.
Ooh, Will who?
His name is Will Celestial.
Okay.
Yes. Let's see. And then at the fair, of course, we're going to have open karaoke. We have a live band, and then we have our showcase. Then we have more open karaoke. So the cool thing about it is, even if you're not in the competition, you can still sing on that stage. It's just not during the showcase time. So it's a little different during showcase. But it's still fun. Yeah. It's not a private room, though. And we are still looking for judges. We have several, but I think we're still missing about 2 to 3 judges. So if anybody wants to be a judge, just go to the website and click on the judge's application, and that will take care of you. So, and of course, you can always watch these shows later on YouTube. We have a YouTube channel. somewhere.
It's on YouTube.
It's on YouTube.
Yeah.
Like, I know so much about my business anymore. I kid you not. It's like Renee runs everything over here.
Just have this big team.
Jeanette runs everything over here. Angie and Michelle and Kenny do everything over here. And Michael's doing his thing over here. And Larry and Patty are doing their thing over here. And Jackie is out making all the sales. And me, I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. Sitting here on a
Eating
show with
pizza.
you, eating pizza.
Hanging out.
I do. I eat a lot of pizza because I love pizza. I love pizza so much that I bought a pizza restaurant years ago and ran it.
Really?
Yes.
Is it still?
No.
Oh.
No,
Sorry,
it was
what?
called Two Cousins Pizza in Moriarty.
Aw.
Yeah. Yeah. I ran it for about a year. It was a lot of fun. I ate a lot of pizza. I invented a lot of pizzas. You get tired of the same pizza. So
I bet.
you start making, and this was way before all the pizzas that are out now were actually out. So yeah. So the last thing I just want to bring up to you guys is JC's NYPD New York Pizza Department downtown karaoke every Friday 7 to 11 family friendly, and Red Velvet Underground every Friday 7 to 11 family friendly karaoke there too. And of course we have our Magic Comedy Show acoustic night on Thursday nights, which Dawn is the host of once a month.
Yep.
And you're with Jordan Jonas, right?
Yes. And I'll
Jackie.
be doing that at the last Thursday of June.
Right.
I want to say it's like the 27th or something.
That sounds
Don't
about
quote
right,
me.
yes. And so that is really an epic show. Awesome comedian, awesome magician, awesome acoustic guitarist. It's really a
Yeah.
great lineup. It's Dawn, and then you always bring a guest.
I always bring another comic, and we each do a half hour.
Yep. So you
So-
have that. Jordan is just,
He's incredible.
he's out of control.
Yeah, he's like a sideshow freak.
Yeah, he's out of control, seriously.
He does this thing with thread. I don't know.
And needles. Yeah, it just brings him out of his eyeball, and I don't ask me how he does it. I
It's
just
sideshow. It's crazy.
And
yeah.
this
and
is
he's definitely talented. Yeah.
Yeah, he's way talented. So Jordan Jonas is amazing, and then of course Jackie finishes the night with acoustic guitars,
Yeah.
and it's pretty calm and it's pretty awesome. So that is every Thursday from 7 to 11. It's family friendly, and there is no cover charge, if you can believe that. Nothing.
I believe it.
Yeah. So just come in, spend money, and there will never be a cover charge. That's kind of the
Hang
way it
out,
works.
yeah.
Hang out, have a good time. Friday nights, like I say, is karaoke. Tuesday is also karaoke from 7 to 11 with Karaoke Joe. And then we have, gosh, I just lost his name, but he does open mic comedy from 6 to 7. His last name is Lovett or Lovely. Oh, I can't remember his name. But anyway, and then we have Kevin Kennedy running the headliner show on Saturday nights from 9:30 to 11 with the $5 cover. So
Yep. And this Saturday it is Autumn Horvat is going to be the headliner.
nice, nice. So let's just talk about comedy in Albuquerque and what's going on with it. And where are you from anyway?
I'm from. Well, my standard answer is East Coast in California for the
Okay.
most part. That's what I say. Just because I've lived all over. I moved here 7 years ago.
Okay.
And so, so I was here after Laughs. I unfortunately, never got to see that. But what was your question? Where am I from?
Where are you from and how long you been here?
Oh, okay, yeah, good. So I nailed both of them. Okay.
Yes, you did very, very
Yeah.
good.
I just passed my 7-year anniversary.
Yes.
Yeah.
7
Not using turn
years.
signals anymore, guys. I'm like a
So you're a
legit
na-
New Mexican now.
I was going to
Yeah.
say, yeah, you're a New Mexican now. Don't use your turn signals. And don't let people cut in front of you if they put their turn signal on. Don't let them merge in front of you. Don't.
Right.
Don't.
Who needs body work on your car?
Right?
And why go the speed limit?
Right.
And by why go the speed limit, I mean why go as fast as the speed limit? You don't want to go past that. That's, you're living on the edge if you do that.
So there you go. So she has definitely become an Albuquerque, New Mexican. I
40
guess.
in the fast lane.
Yes.
Yep.
And what got you into comedy?
People telling me I needed to be in it, honestly. That's why I ultimately did stand up. There was enough people who were not necessarily my friends, but they were other comedians. They were people in the industry, because I got a film degree, and I was just really fascinated with how effective media is at spreading information. And so I figured, oh, well, if, people might watch a documentary that I do, but they're not going to read a thesis that I wrote. At least I wouldn't read the thesis I wrote, you know. So that's why I got into TV and film, and I became a script supervisor. You know, moved to LA and did that. And you know, I loved being behind the camera. I still love being behind the camera. But I would have people asking me, "What are you writing?" Not do you write, but what are you writing? And there were directors and like, why is this voice behind the camera? I would get stuff like that. And I would get comedians that were filming laughing at me, which was not at me, but with me, you know. So it was huge. And then I started following the alt comedy scene in LA. You know, I was watching Sarah Silverman and Zach Galifianakis, and these people for like free or $5 or something, you know. So it was really like right. This was back in like 2004, 2005 when alt comedy was really starting to take off, and I just gotten a little taste of it, and just, you know, was rubbing elbows with comics and having a good time. But it never occurred to me to do stand-up. And then I did a sketch comedy class with Marion Ramsey, who was, she was the one of the, in Police Academy. She was the black policewoman in Police Academy. And so, yes, and so we did a movie together, and she said, "I'll do it if you do it." And I was like, "Oh my gosh, well, if she's not going to do this unless I do, surely she must see some sort of comedic something in me." And I was just a script supervisor at this point, you know? So so through there I got to know comedians, and that was kind of like the first step. And it was after I moved to Korea, and I really missed live comedy, which I can't wait to talk about that here. I missed live comedy, and we didn't have it in Seoul at the time. And then my third year in Korea, actually third year, you know, comedy came in, and enough people were like, do it. And finally I just got tired of like realizing that the only reason I wasn't doing it was fear. I had the stage time, I had the support, I had the time on my hands, because I was working a sweet gig where it was pretty much like 30 hours a week. And I thought, what do I have to lose? This is the best time for me to do this. It's out of the country. My family won't see, you know. And I was hooked from the beginning, and it was a great first time. And then from then on, I was doing it.
And that was it.
That was it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, that's crazy. What else do you like to do?
Oh gosh, so many things. You know, right now it's like, what am I doing for money or whatever? But I just finished an interview summit on happiness called Live Funny and Prosper, and I also I've emceed a retreat, and I totally dug that. That was super fun, and gosh, I love snowboarding, but I haven't in a while because now I'm committing to comedy, which means I have no money, right?
Comedy.
That's where you
and
people
MC,
come in, right?
Right?
Yeah. So
yeah, exactly. You think we're all rich over here? We're not.
I miss individual sports. I miss water sports, and I miss winter sports. Those are the
Nice.
two things that I haven't done in a long time.
Very nice.
Yeah, and of course I love dancing, but there isn't a whole lot of dancing here. I love clubbing, and yeah, I mean movies, and you know all that. I love animals.
Nice.
You know, this is, I don't know, somebody want to date me? I have a boyfriend already, but hey, like I love the beach. I actually really do love the beach.
Do you?
Again,
Gotta
something I'm not
driveway.
doing here. Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
for us, the beach is the mountains, of course.
Yes.
That is our beach in a lot of ways.
You know, when I look onto the mesa, for reals, you know, like I'll be up in like the foothills or something, or just like around, you know, around Eubank or whatever, and I look out onto the mesa and it looks like the ocean sometimes.
Right.
Because it's like this grayish whatever, you know? And then if you're driving at night and there's like occasional lights and stuff, then it sort of looks like the way Long Beach looks when you look out and there's a bunch of lights from the, you know, from the ocean liner things. And so I feel the ocean still sometimes. I dream about it.
Yeah.
It's just so sad.
I know what you mean. And like even lately, like the grass was all turning gray. Did you notice that on the West Mesa?
I didn't, but that's probably why it looks
Yes.
like the ocean sometimes.
Right.
Yeah.
So at that time of year, it looked, and that would just be so weird if the ocean was up here and the city was down here, right? It'd be like New Orleans.
You know what? Climate change. We could have beachfront property here one day.
Right?
One day.
We'd be all right with that. Yeah, we're good with climate change. Please continue. Please continue that.
That would be the silver lining.
So where can you be found these days?
So if you want to find me online, you can go to my Facebook page. I think that's up right now, Dawn Elizabeth Schary, and you can also, find me around town. And also I did that interview summit. You could go to livefunnyandprosper.com. You can just reach out to me on Facebook. We can meet for coffee, whatever you want to do. So
She'll meet you for coffee.
you know what that means.
Larry's going,
He made it creepy.
I
He made
did
it
not
creepy.
make it creepy. So we're going to say hello to Trina and to Tina and to Ashley and hello.
Cool. Oh, Tina. Woo! Okay. And then Ashley. Woo! Okay, wait, who else? I don't know. These are all people that I know.
Yes, Trina, she's in the karaoke world. She just qualified actually for the state fair.
Can't wait to meet you, Trina.
Yeah, she's pretty awesome. She's about this big.
Precious. Little
She
fairy.
is.
So cute.
She is. She's totally cool. So what else is coming up in the world of comedy? Let's just talk about comedy. Let's just talk about what's going on in the world of comedy right now, where you can be found, what
Okay.
you have coming up, what other comics have coming up. Where can people go to find comedy shows?
Okay, so first you go online, because we don't have a comedy club right now. I don't know if you want to talk about that. But yeah, so it's albuquerquecomedy.com. You can go there and all the shows are listed. You can also, if you have Facebook, you can join Albuquerque stand-up fans, and all of the shows get posted there as well too. This week we have Friday Night Fools. Well, I will be headlining
Nice.
at Trick Lock. So and at 9:30, thanks to Kevin Kennedy, he's hosting that. So every Friday we have a stand-up show at the Trick Lock Theater, it's like in the same lobby as the Box Theater,
Every
which
Friday?
does a lot of improv. Every Friday now, yeah.
Really?
Every Friday at 9:30, yeah.
That's
it started
awesome.
around last month or something like that. Maybe
Nice.
before then, I don't know.
Right.
And then yes, albuquerquecomedy.com. We also have, and unfortunately I'm going to miss this, I'll be out of town, which is why I'm not part of it, or why I didn't do it, but it's Albuquerque Funny Fiesta, and it's June 14th and 15th, and if you are in town, please go. And if you go to abqartshub.com/funny, then you can buy tickets there. Sarah Kennedy, who is a comedian from here, she's one of the, I imagine she is spearheading this event, but she's one of the headlining comics. She's now in New York, and
Right.
She does not forget where she's from, so that's really
Is she
awesome.
just visiting?
I think she's just visiting for this fiesta.
So I met Sarah
Funny
Kennedy when I did a fundraiser for abused children. It was called Healing Pains, Breaking the Chains, and Sarah Kennedy was one of the comics.
Oh,
And
cool.
actually, she left for New York probably 3 months after that show.
Oh wow, I love doing fundraisers.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Cool. It was very cool. So anyway, didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, not
but
at all.
anyways, yes.
So that those are the things that are coming up, like in the next week or two, right?
Right.
But if you go to Albuquerque Comedy, and please, open mics, do a public service and go to an open mic. I mean, it's so important.
Yeah.
And we're talking about how before this started, that live music gets a lot of play here.
Yeah.
And if you imagine going to a concert and then watching the concert in the comfort of your own home, isn't there a difference in energy? Doesn't it feel different? Isn't it a
Correct.
totally different experience? And wouldn't you rather be at a concert? Personally, I would rather be at the concert. And that's how it is with live comedy. Most live comedy is not filmed. It's it's taboo actually to film it. So and it only happens then. It is
Yeah.
such a present in that moment thing.
It is.
And when you're there, it's so much better. It's so much better. You could be a part of it or not. You could sit in the back.
Yeah.
It's really a community. And when you hear somebody talk about something that you're embarrassed about, and then you hear everybody else laugh knowingly, oh yeah, I do that too. It's we feel better about all the embarrassing stuff that we do, and it unites us. Comedy ultimately unifies us if done right.
Right.
It's not meant to divide. I know that at least for me, I get most of my politics right now through political comedy, because how else am I going to swallow that pill? God bless democracy now. I don't know how that woman does it, but it is depressing. So and that can feel divisive. But regular comedy is not divisive. It's unifying, and it reminds us that we're all human, and we all have shared experiences, and we all laugh together, and to be able to do that in a room of people is something that you can't put a price on, and frequently it's free here, and as an audience member, you know, like like we're talking about karaoke. People can practice karaoke in their car, in their shower. Now,
Right.
granted, you know, I mean, it's not on stage or whatever, but the song can come and go. The whole thing happens, and you've practiced it. But with comedy, we need to have an audience for us to practice.
True.
And if our audience is the other comedians that have performed before us and are performing after us and have their heads in their notes, or have heard our jokes 12 times, it's not the same.
Right.
And so nothing warms my heart more than seeing people I have never met before in the audience.
True.
And the people who I have met, oh my gosh, you're like my best friends. And the audience is such a part of comedy that you are just as important as the comedians. If anything, you're saving these comedians' lives, because we all need to be validated by you, and we're gonna like slit our throats if nobody shows up to our shows. You know, so it's just really. I guess slit our wrists. Somebody else, you'd have to slit my throat. I couldn't do it alone, right? You need support. You just need support, even in suicide sometimes. But back to what I was saying. Do not underestimate your value as an audience member, and if it means sitting at home and watching Netflix, or going to a local comedy show and seeing local talent, and sometimes talent traveling through. Mm-hmm. It's so much better. It's so much better. And then you're like out, right?
Right.
Supporting the arts, you can write it, make it a tax write-off, you know? I don't know. Just,
Yeah.
it's a totally different experience. And in other parts of the country, it's you know, embedded in the culture. Every bachelor and bachelorette party, it's all about what comedy club are we going to.
Right.
We have comedy that happens every weekend here. There's comedy happening almost every single night.
There is.
So if you have a bachelor or bachelorette party, or a baby shower, or a birthday party, consider doing comedy. Consider not doing comedy, going to a comedy show with your friends.
Right.
Like, invite them out. Like, have a double date. Have a date with, like, get out of your house and laugh. I don't know why it's like pulling teeth. It shouldn't be. It really shouldn't be.
Exactly, and I'm glad you said that, because I think a lot of people do get stuck in the couch potato syndrome.
Yeah.
And especially like with Netflix.
Change it up.
And
Only live once.
with
YOLO.
DVRs
FOMO.
and stuff, where you can watch your stuff at convenience. You tend to do a lot of that, and you just sit down and you know, but really it's a different experience when you go into a venue and you order a beer, or you order a lemonade, or you order whatever you want to drink, and you sit there and you watch stuff live.
Yes.
It's totally different, and like you said, it is a totally different energy, and it's kind of cool, you know? And you don't have to stay out till 11, 12 o'clock at night on a work night for this. A lot of them start at 7 o'clock.
Right,
and
done
they
by
go
9.
till 9.
Right, and if you go to a Kevin show, then you're out late, you know? Theoretically, it starts at 9:30. Realistically, it's happening at 10. Yeah. You are out the door by 1, you know? But you can leave whenever you want.
But it's a weekend.
It's the beauty of it. Yeah,
but that's
it's the
a weekend.
It's the weekend.
Kevin doesn't do anything during the week, so he's a Friday, Saturday guy.
Yeah, so it's just, if you want to feel valued as an audience member, sitting on your couch watching a Netflix special, you're not going to feel valued. You might appreciate what you're seeing and you feel value in that. But as far as you feeling valued, trust me, when you go to a live show, you see how important you are as an audience member. And to be able to interact with the comedians, to interact with the other people next to you, just if it's laughing and sharing the energy, you know what I mean? I'm sure we got some people from Santa Fe tuning in here. It's all about the energy, you guys. It's all about the energy. It's all we have.
Well,
everything is energy.
And Nicole just said here, like, we need laughter in our life. Yes, it's medicine. Laughter is medicine. You are absolutely right, Nicole.
Nicole Mapu, woo! One of my friends. She is awesome.
I love Dawn. Love you, woman.
Yeah. Pull up that Facebook page. Kapow. Yeah. So, really, I mean, she's, I would love to have the support here that I have online.
So if you guys want to know like where these things happen, so a good place to start is, I'm telling you, go to Dawn's Facebook page. Do you accept pretty much every friendship?
Pretty much,
okay.
yeah.
So go to Dawn's page
Yeah, my stalkers.
Yeah,
you've
send
got
her-
full access.
Send her a friend request so that you can get to her page and see what's going on, because she has all kinds of stuff on her Facebook page about comedy going on, and then connect with Kevin Kennedy and get his. Now, there are a lot of other amazing...
Albuquerque stand-up fans.
There's
That's the most simplest way.
That's
Albuquerque
correct.
stand-up fans and albuquerquecomedy.com. These are very, you don't have to connect with anybody to do this. Just type in Albuquerque Comedy on YouTube or on Google, albuquerquecomedy.com. That's
Right.
It's that simple.
And that
It's that
will
simple.
connect you with
You don't even have to add me.
all the open mics. And there's all kinds of stuff. I mean, Red Velvet is on Thursdays, open mics on Tuesdays.
It's all over the
The
city.
gig on Fridays, headliners on Saturday, Buck D once a month. I mean, it's all over the
Yeah.
place, guys. It's everywhere.
Eddie has Turtle Mountain the first Saturday of every month up
Oh,
in Rio
that's right.
Rancho,
I just
and
saw
that
that
is
one.
an awesome show. I've done it numerous times. I love it. He always has great people. It's always funny. It's always good energy. And so if you're on the west side, you don't want to travel, just go up to Rio Rancho. It's probably the only thing happening on a Saturday night. The first Saturday of the month.
There's just
That's
so
it.
much.
That's all I got there.
So
Yeah.
here's the thing: we have it all provided. Now we just need people to go to them.
Yes.
And like we were
And that
talking
will
about,
sustain things. We just lost a comedy club. It was there for 2 weeks.
right?
I mean, there were a variety of reasons why it got dumped. Basically, they don't have sprinkler systems. They need more water. But very expensive. I'm thinking of going into
Yeah,
the
they
sprinkler
closed it.
business. Yeah. So it was up for 2 weeks, and not enough people came. So
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, there was numerous reasons why it closed. But yeah, it can't happen unless people show up.
Yeah, that's
That's
the
really
bottom
how it
line.
is,
With
yeah.
anything that we bring in as far as entertainment, and remember, Call Me Oz focuses on local venues, local entertainers. That's what we focus on. So we know it's nice when headliners come from, or tour people, or big names and stuff. That's nice. But our focus is we have to remember that they may come through town once a year. But we have to remember we're sustaining here and we're living here every day. So
Yeah.
we need the regular sustainment.
Yeah, and Santa Ana
so-
doesn't put up locals. So
Yeah,
if
they
you want to see
don't.
local comedy, don't go to Santa Ana. 'Cause Santa
right?
Ana
No.
Star doesn't host locals. That's
What
a whole
night is
other
that?
story.
That's on Thursday
That's
night.
not,
So here's my thing. Okay, you want to spend
It's
how
great. It's
much?
great there.
How much
It's
to
great
go
there.
there? How much are
well, you
gonna
got to
spend
drive
go
there. You got to drive a half hour. It's
Okay.
it's going to be it's $5 usually, unless
Okay.
it's like a really good person, right?
And then you're probably going to
And then
spend 20, 30 bucks.
drinks.
Drinks, food,
Right.
whatever, right?
Yeah.
So here's a thought. Why don't you just go to Red Velvet Underground, pay nothing to get in, drive 5 or 10 minutes, see 2 amazing comics each night,
No drink minimums.
no drink minimum, an amazing magician every night, and acoustic guitars.
Yeah, up close.
And you're supporting a local venue with local entertainers. So
You're keeping
Just-
the money in the 505.
just a thought.
Yeah,
Just a thought.
very good thought.
Yeah, and that happens every Thursday, just like the Star does, so whatever. So, what else do you have to tell everybody out there in this wonderful world? All your fans that are watching you.
I know. Thank you. I love you. Gosh, you put me on the spot.
I'm sorry.
There are so many things that are important, but I don't know how much time do we have. What
About 5 minutes.
are we going broad? Are we going? Are we doing micro?
about- you have 5
You know
minutes.
what? There's a lot of comedians, and I'm just one of them.
Yeah.
And so I represent myself, right? But it's that. Oh, this is what I wrote down. We need support. Managers, promoters, social media people. Okay, comedians are artists, right? We have artist brains. I mean, not everybody is incredibly, like scientific or calculating or whatever. Keith Breckenridge, I think, does like accounting or something, but he is few and far between, right?
Yeah.
So for the most part, I mean, our finances are disasters, right? I don't know what's going on with my Twitter or whatever. It's really hard to promote yourself, It's a totally different animal. And a lot of people who want to be involved in comedy, the best way to do it is to find a comedian that you like and then support them.
Right.
Help them with their social media. Share things, post things, like things. Sharing is so important. And we don't have managers. We don't have promoters. We don't know what we're doing. You could produce your show, right? I mean, we give Kevin Kennedy a lot of like fun teasing, right? But he's been doing this for 12, 14 years or something.
At least.
And
Yes.
now he's actually starting to get good. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, experience pays off. It really. I'm like,
Persistence
practically
pays off.
professional now. I'm totally impressed, right? So anybody can do this, really. Anybody can produce a show. And odds are, if you're not funny, you're probably better at producing a show than doing comedy anyway.
That's
but,
correct.
that we need the support. I see it a lot more in the music community, where it's like it's understood that you need all these people in the background helping, and you see one person on stage and you assume that they got it all. We don't. We are living disasters half the time. So if we could get your support, that would help so much.
Yes.
So managing, promoting, and just even sharing stuff on social media. Just spreading it, yeah, and producing shows. It would mean so much to me. It would mean so much to me and the comedy community to have people who are involved in comedy, not necessarily doing it or writing it, but
Promoting it, and
promoting it,
producing
doing like doing the back end. Right, there is money to be had in that.
Yes,
So
there is. There
you
definitely
can
is.
find it.
So Caveman
Give
says
some to
hello.
me. Caveman.
Marcus.
Oh, I know him.
Marcus.
Oh, Marcus Jennings. Oh, that guy. Yeah. Hey.
Yeah,
we
that
did
guy.
We did Goldie's roast together. It was years ago, but I think that's the last time I saw him. Where have you been? Then another guy. He's in Albuquerque. I never see him, but I
Marcus.
haven't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where are you? Get
goes
out
to-
there.
Well, he does karaoke at Fiestas pretty
Oh,
regularly.
okay. All right.
on
Good.
Fridays
so,
and Saturdays.
Good. All right. Fair enough. You're doing your thing. You're doing your job. Okay.
Yeah. Exactly, right?
Yes.
I mean, this
Not
world,
everybody's.
it's become too much of a hermit world. Everybody's behind Facebook and
Mm-hmm.
Netflix and everything else, and they just don't go out,
Yes.
and it's kind of a bummer.
Right. So be cool. Be old school. And put your phone down and get out and
Or be like everybody else.
You
and
could
take
get a
the phone with
handlebar
you and just-
mustache and sit in your house and say, I'm a hipster and I hate the world. Or you could be a handlebar mustache and be a hipster and be like, you know what? I'm going to be old school and talk to people and look them in the eye and like engage with the community, stuff like that.
That's kind of weird.
Yeah.
It's like, that's like weird. Oh, I'm going to go talk to people?
What?
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're going to see
Yeah. Dating, you don't need apps. You really don't.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can meet people. They'll be so shocked that you're actually like,
They'll be like, what, real?
yeah. Yeah.
Is this real?
Yeah.
This
It's-
is real.
People
This
are
is real.
still there, even though they're behind their screens. They're still there, right? Shake it up. You gotta shake it up.
Yep. So we're going to let everybody get back to their Wednesday night hump night. We are encouraging you to get out, like go somewhere, like get in your vehicle and go somewhere or Uber it.
Get on your bike. Walk.
Actually,
This is Albuquerque, so I know not everybody has a car or gas money, right?
That's true. So,
So
walk.
you can enroll your
bus,
your
Marcus.
neighbor to drive you,
Yes.
and then I don't know, buy them something on your food stamps, and then they get you a beer,
Right?
Right? Kevin Baca told me that trick. Yeah. Shout out to another fellow comedian.
There you go.
Yeah. So so there are ways. There are ways to make it happen. A lot of this stuff is free. It's free. It is free.
It is free. And like she said, just take your food stamps, take your driver over to Walmart, get yourself some food, give it to them, and then they can give you money to go in the venue and you can buy a beer.
There
And
you
you
go.
can watch a comedian.
There you
And then
go.
you can laugh.
Yeah.
And then that friend can give you a ride home.
Right.
It works.
Yeah, and then your friendship is like you're bonded.
It is bonded.
Yeah, and then you
Yes.
meet more friends.
That's
and maybe
right.
because they already made it to the comedy show, they have money. And then if you play your cards right,
Yeah.
then they buy you a drink.
And then next time that you want to go out, you use one of those friends to get you.
Yeah, you gotta spread the support.
It's
you know
called
what I mean?
networking.
Yeah, networking.
It's called networking.
right?
Don't have
Yeah.
just one friend.
Network through life.
Have like 20 friends that you can do this with, and you can go out every night.
Every night of the week.
Yep.
Get a drink every time.
Yep.
Thank you so much for telling me about this
All you got to
place.
do is buy TV dinners for your friend down the road, man.
TV dinners, avocados are great at Walmart. I will say, some of the best
Yum.
avocados.
I just eat TV dinners because I
Oh.
ain't got time for nothing. So.
Ugh,
I don't got time to cook. I don't got time to clean.
Oh my
I got time to throw that thing in the microwave and go.
Get somebody on your team to do that. Microwave. Oh my gosh, you have people from Santa Fe just dying right
I
now.
know, right?
He's nuking his food.
Yes, I nuke my food.
There's
yes,
nitrates in here.
I kill cows because I don't want them to eat your vegan food.
I love plants too much. I can't eat them.
Yeah, no, I am ruthless against those people. I'm sorry. I didn't say that.
No, I have a ton of vegan friends. I totally love and support them. Their heart's in the right spot.
Yeah, I do too, and
Trust
it's like
me,
whatever.
TV dinners are not a good thing. We're gonna have to have an intervention.
Good luck on that. You're gonna have to make me food and freeze it and put it in individual containers for me.
Soon it's gonna be a YouTube dinner, Netflix dinner, Facebook Live dinner.
See, I just don't have time. I throw it in
You
there.
got the Facebook Live.
You make time.
I had 15 minutes for lunch today. So I ate mashed potatoes and fried chicken.
That doesn't sound too horrible. How do you keep your physique?
I just do it. I'm
The genes.
fortunate.
It's the genes.
I am very, very fortunate from my dad. Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dad. Thank you so much. God rest your soul. So we're going to jump off the line here, and we are going to let you all enjoy your evenings. Like I said, find yourself something to do tonight. It's still early.
We have Red Door.
Yes.
Red Door open mic is tonight downtown.
That's
You
right.
can still go.
Yes.
It hasn't even started yet.
So they do it downtown. Do the Candelarias one do it on? Do they do it too?
Oh, now you're asking me too many questions. You know what? Because I'm involved in a lot of things. I don't go to that many open mics.
That's okay. I don't go to every karaoke show either. I only go
Okay.
through to about 75%. of
Okay,
them,
I want to go more. I used to go like every night. I really did.
but not anymore.
Not anymore.
Shame on you.
I know. I have my hands in a number of different.
I thought you
pots.
were going to be the Oz of comedy.
I can be. You've really made it work.
Well, we
so,
can do that.
Yeah, we'll have to talk.
That's what we
That's
need
mine.
to do. Oh, is that you? You guys have a great night. It was great seeing you. Ta-ta.
Yes. Cheers.
Cheers. Bye.